Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Zach Lawley. I'm a project manager here at 5 Words Media, and I'm here with an Allen & Heath SQ5. We're building our mix. We've done our drums, our bass, and our acoustic guitar. Now we're gonna add some electric guitar in. If there's someone in the band that you as the sound guy need to have a really good relationship with, it's your electric guitar player. You need to know what's on their pedal board. If they've got reverb, maybe you shouldn't be adding reverb to your electric guitar. If they've got compression, maybe you shouldn't be adding compression into your electric guitars. If I have a guitar player that's working with real guitar amps, I'll actually go down to the stage and I'll listen to the guitar amp. I want to hear the tone that's coming out of that so I can try to match the tone that I'm sending out as close to that as possible. Here I have two electric guitar players. I have a lead electric and a rhythm electric. My rhythm electric's also playing synth sometimes, so he's going back and forth between a keyboard and a guitar. But in this section, he's playing guitar. He's kind of doing a chugging pattern, and the other electric guitar player is kind of playing some lead lines. Let's listen to it. Sounds okay, it's a little muddy right now, but let's go ahead and clean that up. Let's grab our first electric. Now here I have two stereo electric guitars. I did gang the left and the right together on both of the guitars, but I left some things out, like the EQ, the compression, and the fader. Let's listen to this first electric guitar by itself. It sounds okay. The very first thing I want to do is I want to grab my left and I want to pan it all the way to the left. I'm going to grab my right and I'm going to pan it all the way to the right. I'm going to go ahead and do that with my guitar too, even though I'm not working on it right now. I'm just going to pan them where they need to go. So the left is on the left and the right is on the right. Let's listen to that in that stereo field again. So the left and the right sound pretty similar. I believe it was the same guitar cab, just with two separate mics on it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna grab my electric guitar one left and I'm gonna dial that in. Let's put a high pass filter in. I'm pretty aggressive with my high pass filters on electric guitar. You don't have to go this high, but I like to crank it up pretty high. So now that I have this left side dialed in, I can actually copy the EQ. So I can hold copy and hit the N on the electric guitar and then go over to my electric guitar one right and hold paste and again press N and it'll paste the EQ over. So when I pull it up, it has the EQ on both sides. So let's pull it up. Now, it's important to note, I know that this guitar player has compression built into his pedal board. Some songs he's compressing more than he is on this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and just not add a compressor on his guitar. It doesn't really feel like it needs it. I don't wanna add more compression than he's already giving me. Now, that's just for this scenario. With most guitars, I typically do compress it a little bit. Just in case they really dig in, it's not gonna blow out my mix at all. Let's do the same thing, but for electric guitar too. Again, I'm using that seek and destroy method that we talked about in the EQ section. I'm kind of finding the bad frequencies that sound real harsh, and then I start dipping them. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this EQ and paste it over to my left side. I'll hold paste and then paste it there. Perfect, let's hear that together with the left and the right side. Sounds good. Let's add our guitar 1 in. And so now that we've hard panned the guitar 1 left and right and the guitar 2 left and right, now when I adjust these middle faders, the guitar 1 right and the guitar 2 left, it's actually going to adjust the panning. I like to put one more heavy on the left side and the other one more heavy on the right side. So I can simply do that just by pulling these two middle faders down. Then when there's a solo, I can just pull it back up. Let's hear that in context now with our acoustic guitar, our bass, and our drums. Sounding pretty good. Let's move on to our keys and our synth.